kind of seemed like the offense wasn't clicking out there today. Was there anything that Seattle was doing that they showed differently from the first time you guys played them?
No, I think their scheme was pretty similar. It was just one of those games where you just couldn't hurt yourself, and I feel like we had just some mishaps with some penalties, and we had opportunities where we're moving the ball, and we just kept hurting ourselves. And so operationally, I feel like we got to be better, and can't hurt ourselves. And once we have momentum, we got to keep running with it, and we got to finish drives. So.
Ball back with just under 4 minutes, up 4. What are you thinking there, and how disappointing was it that you could not continue that drive?
Yeah, it was obviously just stay on the field. Try to move the chains, get them to use their timeouts, and run out the clock. And we failed in that area. So got to execute better. Got to stay on the field, find a way, and we didn't. So we gave them a chance at the end, and yeah, that's what happened.
Debo there, I think on second down, went high. Was it because the defender was cutting across? Can you explain what happened there?
From what I can remember, yeah, it was more of like I thought I was trying to just keep it away from a backer, and then it sailed on me. So got to watch the film and see what happened.
Kyle's talked about giving you 2 play calls in the huddle and letting you choose at the line of scrimmage. I think I saw you make 1 canned call in the game. Were you liking the first play call that he was giving you, or was he just giving you 1 play?
It just depends on the play. Sometimes, we're already in the right look, what the defense has given us, and so we're going to run the play. And so, that's just really how it went for this game. It wasn't, I'm going to go into the game and I'm going to try to can and change all the plays as much as I can. They called the first play, and it's the right look, and we run it. So that's just how it went.
You're always trying to win every game, looking at just at one game, but you're 5-5. You got some teams ahead of you in the playoff race. Do you almost have to think you got to win out? How do you think about the big picture?
Yeah, I think that's our mindset for sure, is to win every single game. And, you got to do it one at a time. You can't look too far ahead. Up next is Green Bay, and we have to be all in on that and not look up. We just have to look down and do our jobs, get better as a unit, and we just got to find a way to win. It's the NFL. It's not easy, and nothing's ever given to you. So.
Not a lot of chunk plays, not a lot of big plays today. Was that because of the defense or what?
The Seattle defense you're talking about? I think they just did a good job with, taking away our opportunities to go deep. They did, they kept everything in front of them, it felt like. And so that's from what I can remember. Obviously, I got to go watch the film and see.
You're going to play with whoever you got, but to not have the guy that you really rely on out there, George, on third downs and for plays that you really need, it has a huge factor, isn't it? For sure.
When you got an explosive tight end like George, he can block, run, catch the ball, do everything. A defense has to account for him. And so, we love our tight ends here, but George is definitely, extraordinary and what he brings to the table. So obviously we'd love to get him healthy and get him back.
Makes sense, Brock, like on Thursday that you wouldn't have him?
I really didn't know. He was out at practice, and we were throwing a couple routes and stuff, so we were just hoping that, come game time he'd be healthy and feel good. So, he ended up not playing today. So.
You said nothing ever comes easy. Obviously, it did in the past, but some of those mistakes, penalties, and things like that, you have in the past been able to overcome them. Does it feel like the margin for error is slimmer this year? And if so, how is that kind of showing up week to week?
It's the NFL. You never want to put yourself in a hole. The guys across the other side of the ball, man, like they're the best in the world at what they do. And so anytime you have some kind of holding, false start, or something that can hinder you, it's never a good thing. And so obviously, in the years past, it's like we can put that behind us and play the next play. That's the same for right now. But we just gotta look at the film, be real with ourselves, and just try to limit those kind of things, man. Because just because we had success the last couple of years doesn't mean the next play or just because something bad happens to us, we're just magically gonna make up for it. Like we got to have the chip on our shoulder to go take it every single play and down and game. So we just got to get back to that mindset.
What was Kyle's message to the team in the locker room after the game?
We just ran through the game and we had plenty of opportunities to win that game, take it over, and we failed at it. And he obviously took ownership for himself as well, and we all did in the locker room. And we're all not satisfied with how we played, but he said, next game is up. We got to watch the film, get better from this, and focus on Green Bay.
If you guys had won that third down conversion to Juwan, where he ran through about 4 guys, would have been pretty significant. What would you see from your vantage point, and is that kind of reflective of just his tenacity and desire.
What play are you talking about? The
Plays before the touchdown pass to Juwan.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just who he is. You give him a chance and an opportunity, man, he'll make the most of it. And he's going to fight for every yard, and he's one of the toughest guys on the field. And he inspires all of us, man, just the way he plays and the energy that he brings. And you saw that. The whole stadium fed off that after that. So love playing with him, love going to war with that guy. And we just got to continue to get better together. Thanks, guys.